Namaste, beloved. How are you? My name is Syma. I'm an international spiritual coach, healer, goddess guide, and yoga teacher. And what I would love to share with you today are just some tips in healing and opening your beautiful heart. I was inspired to create this because I do a lot of, obviously, healing work in my profession and helping clients prepare and manifest soulmate love, heal from breakups, heal during depressions and grief processes. So, heart healing is probably at the core of a lot of work that I do with my beloved clients. And, there's some certain tips that they seem to really love and really resonate with them, and some practices that, of course, I learned on my own journey and practice that made a huge difference to me. They're just some simple tips that you can do in your home, incorporate into your yoga practice if you have one. You can do them before or after meditation if you're already doing that, or just any time during the day, in the morning after you wake up, or in the evening before you go to bed, or any time that works for you. So one of the first things I would love to share is a heart mudra. So mudra is called yoga of the hands, and it's basically connecting the meridians, the energy channels of the hands to other parts of our body, energetically as well as physiologically, and they lead to really beautiful, profound, deep changes. I mean, I attest to this because many years ago when I was extremely depressed and just in a really, really dark place, and a friend pushed me to go see a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist spent about 5 minutes with me, asked me my family history of mental illness. I mentioned that one of my sisters has bipolar disorder, and without asking me any other questions, he immediately wrote a prescription for me, handed it to me, and said, "First, I'm going to fix your brain and come back, see me in 3 months, and then we'll talk about your feelings and your thoughts and what's going on." But when I had that prescription, I had it filled, and everything in my body was saying it wasn't for me. Now, I'm not against medication. I believe that we should always do what's best for us and consider all our options and make the most informed decisions. However, for me at that time, it just didn't resonate. It was feeling so wrong for me. And I remember praying and asking God, the divine, to show me a sign really, really clearly if that medicine was going to be the best thing for me. And that night I went to yoga class, and the first thing that my yoga teacher said after scanning the room and sort of reading our souls, she had a special gift. She started talking about antidepressants and just sharing some of her own experiences with her friends who had really negative, really, really intense experiences when they withdrew from the antidepressants. And so what she shared instead were some techniques that helped me when I started them in healing my depression without any medication, to the point where when I went back to see that psychiatrist 3 months later for my follow-up, I was, it wasn't just the mudras that I'm going to share with you in a minute. It was a lot of spiritual practices and inner healing, past life work, inner child work, forgiveness work, cord cutting, taking back my power, meditations, everything that I share in my practice right now. But when I went back to see him, he looked at me and I was glowing and, holding my head up high, and my heart was open. And he actually looked at me and he was so present, and he said, "What happened? Wow, that medicine really, really suited you." And I very proudly said, "Actually, I never took a single pill." And he was blown away, like his eyes practically popped out of his head. And he just asked me, "What happened? How can this be?" And I shared with him my journey. I shared with him that I decided that instead of the medicine fixing my chemistry and therefore helping me to have better feeling thoughts and emotions, I was going to do all the inner work that I could to fix my emotions and my thoughts. And that I knew, would fix my chemistry, which it did. So I worked the other way around and got beautiful results without medication. And again, I'm not advocating anything against it. If that's what is the best thing for you, please do what you need to do. But I hope that what I want to share with you will help you to just open your heart, whether or not you're depressed, no matter what's happening with your heart right now. Perhaps you're just wanting to heal and open it to more love. Perhaps you're wanting to heal from a breakup or relationship or whatever's going on. So the first thing I'd love to share is this beautiful hand mudra. yoga for the hands, where we have one hand facing outwards, one hand facing inwards, right towards the heart. And what we're going to do then is flip both hands and bring the outside one in towards the heart, the one that's at the heart out. And we're going to keep doing that. So what we're going to get into is this beautiful circular flow. And this is waking up the heart chakra. And, the heart chakra energy extends in front of the heart as well. So what we're doing is we're healing the energy of the heart center. And this is really beautiful. If you have trouble balancing giving and receiving love, or you just tend to be the giver, you tend to deplete yourself, exhaust yourself, this is just a really beautiful way of bringing balance and harmony and joy and love and healing into your beautiful heart. So this is a beautiful mudra to do for about 3 minutes. Okay? So I invite you to just learn that and practice that with some lovely music if you wish. Another beautiful mudra is then to start with the hands touching, palms pressing right in front of the heart. And we're going to open the palms forward and reach them out to the sides, extend them out, open the heart forward as if you're ready to receive all the love of the universe, and then bring the hands back together, almost cupping them, and back towards your heart, palms pressing. So we're giving out anything that we need to heal. Just give it out. And then we're receiving all the love and support, guidance, gifts, and graces of the universe. Release anything that you need to release. And bring in all the healing light that you need right now. And if your heart is in a good place right now, or if you find that after doing this mudra for a while, your heart begins to emanate with light and flow with love, then instead of releasing out something that you want to heal, what you can do is shine a light out to the world and share your love, and then receive that love in return. So again, opening the heart out, pushing the chest forward, opening your heart to receive all that you deserve, and bringing all that love into your heart. So it's another beautiful mudra that when I was depressed, sometimes I would just start crying because there was like this black hole. It felt like a black hole of sadness and just this endless pit. It's not a fun place to be, but thankfully, again, with a lot of intensive work, I was able to heal that heart chakra. And then just another gentle heart chakra yoga technique, it's not really a mudra, is to just make circles with your heart, sitting in easy pose, so just sitting with legs crossed, and pushing your heart out and rounding it back, and just making circles and going the other way. And let this feel really gentle and sweet. And again, you can do this for up to 3 minutes. Another beautiful, gentle heart healer and opener is to just, in easy pose, so you probably can't see my knees or my legs right now, I'm sorry about that, but place your hands on your knees when you're sitting down, cross-legged, and then just round back and open forward. When you round back, you're actually stretching out the shoulder blades and upper back, and the heart chakra extends all the way to the back. So in this way, you're healing things that are lodged way, way, way behind you, So just getting rid of not just physical tension, but also releasing old energy stuck in your heart space and opening forward. So that's another little technique to try. And a beautiful mudra for the heart is to make a heart shape with your hands and rest it on your heart. And sit in that for 3 minutes. If you watched my Manifest Soulmate Love video, I share a mantra called Aham Prema, A-H-E-M, Aham Prema, P-R-E-M-A. So Aham Prema, which means I am divine love. So it's really beautiful to chant that mantra if you want to do one of these for 3 minutes. But if you want to do it, incorporate it into doing these mudras, it will be so much more powerful. Or if you want to do these mudras, you can consider adding a mantra practice like the Aham Prema, so that you're really opening to divine love and healing. So I hope that's been helpful. And again, although these are really powerful, simple techniques that I practice, they were part of a lot of other things that I was doing. So please know that as much as I hope they help you, you do whatever you need to do on your path that resonates with you, that fits for you, that's right and best for you. And I just pray that these complement all the other things that you're doing to have a whole, healed, harmonious, and healthy heart. A couple of bonus tips I want to share. Rose oil is so beautiful for keeping your heart centered in love and beauty. It also attracts romantic love, but it's just really luscious and beautiful for self-love. So one other little thing I was doing when I was healing was I put essential rose oil in spring water, and then I would spray that all around my room, my pillows. I would put rose oil on my heart chakra, so just the center of your chest, on my pulse points, behind my ears, and sometimes on my forehead before I went to bed. And it would just really help me to have clear, healing, loving thoughts towards myself, which is what I really needed at the time. And another favorite tip I have is rose quartz crystal. This is a beautiful crystal. Rose quartz is said that when you wear rose quartz is like getting a hug from the universe. So rose quartz you can place on your heart center before you go to bed as you're lying down just for 10 minutes. You can keep it in your pocket. You can wear a rose quartz necklace. That's a really beautiful way of always having the rose quartz, healing your heart. If you want to manifest love, it's a beautiful idea to have 2 same size rose quartz crystals in your love corner of your home or your bedroom, which is the furthest right corner from your door. So that might be another topic, but a quick tip right now. Rose quartz is also really great to have either under your pillow or beside your bed on your nightside table to help you have beautiful dreams and continue to heal as you sleep. So I love rose oil, rose quartz crystal, wear pink, wear a rose quartz necklace, try out these beautiful heart-opening mudras, and maybe the mantra Aham Prema. The sound of the heart, one more little tip, is hum, like you're humming. So another thing to try is, if you're doing one of the mudras, you can go hum, right? So just incorporating the sound hum into your mudra practice, or humming opens the heart. These are just a bunch of little tips that I hope will help you in opening your heart to love, opening to miracles, opening to joy and happiness. And one final thing I want to share is that if right now you're in the process of healing your heart, I know from personal experience that journey can feel very lonely. We can feel really, really alone in our grief. Even if we're blessed with many loved ones and friends, we can just feel that no one understands what we're going through, and we can even feel really isolated. I just want you to know that I made this video out of love for you. Okay, we may never meet. I may not know who you are, but I made this out of love for you. So I love you, and I hope that you can feel my love coming through. And I hope that you'll let me love you even more by joining me for my free monthly long-distance healing event. So I send loving Reiki and healing energy every single month to people who join me. So it's really simple. I'll put a little link somewhere here on the video so you can quickly join me for that. It's just another way that I can channel my love to you and support you in, again, healing your heart and opening to miracles. So just know that you are so loved. On my website, I also offer a Heal Your Heart and Open to Love guided meditation MP3. So please pick that up. And these are just some gifts for me to help you to know that you are so supported. You're not at all alone. The entire universe loves you, adores you, and whether or not you believe in them, there are angels all around you, guiding you and supporting you and holding your heart, protecting your heart. And it's my prayer that you know how loved you are, that you remember that you were made from love. You're here to love and be loved, and you'll return to love. And I love you. I'm sending you all my loving blessings, and I hope to stay connected with you, beloved. If this has been helpful to you, please subscribe, share with your friends, post a comment, and join me on my website for the free events and goodies and love offerings. Namaste.